Very good evening, friends. Meeting again in the session of Materia Medica, and today we're going to learn one of the important remedy from the fourth year syllabus, that is the capsicum annum. Capsicum, generally people consider that it is green chili, but it is not green chili. It is a red pepper. It is caney pepper, or it is a red pepper that is very important. In Marathi, we called it as a lal mirchi or lal mirch. The remedy from the Solanaceae family, like belladonna, like Solanum nigrum, Solanum tegrinum, all those remedies which comes from the same family. So this is one of them, and this remedy is useful for many purposes. Out of which I will share two cases. Generally, a young girl around uh, 15, 16 years of age was brought to me, who was little bit stout looking, quite healthy, phlegmatic, slow, dull in appearance, and was brought to me for her problem that she used to get off and on disorder. Either she suffers from off and on coryza or disturbed mentality, or because she was kept on hostel since last 1 year, and since she went the hostel, thereafter her problem has started. She was looking very clear cut, like a chubby baby, like Kalkiria ka. Very clear cut, constitutionally looks like fat, fair, flabby. But her main problem or main concern was related with her homesickness. She was not ready to go over there, and she always wants to come to her native place. At within a year, every weekly or twice a week, she was there at her native place, and she never liked to be there in her hostel. And that much severe homesickness, which has created off and on problems of getting an infection, getting an affection, some sort of infection, and for which she was brought to me. So basically, it looks like a calcaria if you just look or look towards the constitution. But when I observed that she was tremendously homesick, and because of which all this sickness comes, or it is the result of it, then I considered it's better to give her capsicum, a very strong homesickness remedy. Sometimes there is we also labeled it by the name of nostalgia, that is another word for homesickness. So I have given her a capsicum, 1 m, 3 doses on day 1, 3 doses on day 2, and asked her to meet me after 15 days. And I forgot. Thereafter, she was brought to me after 2 months. She never came for follow-up. So I asked, why do you have not returned? Her parents says that she never returned from the hostel since last 2 months. This is first time in the 1 year that she never came for 2 months, and she was preparing for the exam, and that's why she never came, and she never had a remedy again. So this is a wonderful effect of capsicum. Capsicum builds the courage, the confidence, and that is very important feature which it shows. Second important thing, the in capsicum we find it out very clearly, the calcarea constitution, uh, same temperament, same diathesis, but they are rather different in their attitude. So this is one important case where I have used successfully capsicum in specifically the homesickness. And second case was a young fellow, nearly about 27, 28 years of age, who was brought to me, who was treated by many surgeons, and they have asked ENT surgeons, and they have asked him to go for operation. He had a severe pain in left ear, below the left ear, left mastoid. There is a mastoiditis, and it is chronic inflammation, and which was not getting covered. It has associated with little bit hard of hearing also and severe pain inside the ear also. And he was frustrated. But he at the same time he feared to go for surgery. The constitution was again similar, looking like that. He was quite fatty, flabby, slow, dull in action. And being an young, if we expect that they should be enthusiastic, but this fellow is little bit sluggish, tremendously sluggish in his actions. Mustarditis, whenever happens to be there on left side specifically, I used to think about this remedy many times. There is a very severe pain behind the ear, there is tenderness over there, there is soreness over there, and associated with tremendous disturbance of mind that they never wants to do anything. The capsicum again plays the role. So I have decided to give him capsicum 200, and I have started him on capsicum 200 for few doses for 3 days, and thereafter followed him after a period of nearly about period of a week or 10 days. And after starting the capsicum on third day, the pains disappeared and the fellow started feeling well. And I have continued placebo nearly about a month, and there was again a recurrence of the pain. So I have given him capsicum 1 m again, and after that I have kept him on placebo, and he recovered so nicely that after 2 months only he had slight pain, and it never required a repetition. It disappeared by its own. So left-sided mastoiditis specifically, if you open the repertory and you see the swelling mastoid left specifically, single remedy capsicum is mentioned over there. So I have given capsicum with wonderful result for mastoiditis. Third thing in which we used to use it is that if the in children cough is of severe character, it is dry, and it whenever the child is coughing, it is constant coughing associated with pain in distant parts of the organs. This is wonderful remedy. The patient complained that whenever doctor he coughs, he is having headache, he is having pain in extremities, he is having pain in hands, he is having pain in abdomen, all those things. And these things always used to be a very typical of capsicum. Many times the common remedies of the cough never works over there, and this is a wonderful remedy which brings out the result if cough is associated with pain in distant parts. That is the typical characteristic of this remedy. And second important thing which I have considered in along with capsicum, there is a putrid offensive smell from the mouth, from the lungs. Specifically, it is from the lungs. That is characteristic of capsicum. So, if coughing associated with this smell, think about the capsicum always. It is a wonderful remedy to be think of. So we'll go through the Allen's notes. Open your Allen's notes, capsicum, and we start with this. The full name is Capsicum annum. It is Kenny pepper. It is from the Solanaceae family. It is lal mirch. Persons with light hair, blue eyes, nervous but stout, and plethoric habit. This is very important. Every word is light hair, blue eyes, nervous. Nervous here, they are very sensitive, but stout. They are quite healthy. Plethoric habit. They looks like a redness of the face. Plethora is false plethora like parampos. Phlegmatic diathesis. This is very close to the calcarea cough, which you can find it out. Phlegmatic diathesis. They are quite flabby. Lack of reactive force again goes with the calcarea, especially with fat people. Easily exhausted, indolent, dread of any kind of exercise, and whole story runs behind the calcarea. So we have to think why they are like that. Persons inclined to jovial and it gets angry at trifles. They are nervous, that's why the anger comes out. But generally they are joyful, they enjoy their life and they never wants to do hard work, exercise. Children dread open air. This is another characteristic of this remedy. They dread the open air. They are quite chilly, refractory, clumsy, clumsy in action, clumsy movements, clumsy in doing activities. They are fat, they are dirty, and they are disinclined to do work or think. So they are slow, dull, sluggish, calcarea like, not active in all in participation. And that's why it looks very close to the calcarea constitution wise or even from diathesis, from temperament. Desires to be left alone, wants to lie down and sleep. This is again with calcarea. They wants to lie down, they wants to sleep, they want a bed. Homesickness of indolent and melancholic. It is given in bracket that has a significance. It is not purely homesickness. Homesickness associated with the indolence, associated with melancholia, associated with red cheeks. That is one feature which one should not forget, and sleeplessness. So this whole paragraph decides the state of homesickness in Capsicum. It is not purely just homesickness, homesickness with indolence, homesickness with melancholia, homesickness with red cheeks, homesickness with sleeplessness. All those comes together. The constriction in the fauces, throat, nares, chest, bladder, urethra, rectum. So there is a very severe constricting pain or constriction feeling is there. The typical feature of capsicum is burning and smarting sensation. That is as if when one eats the capsicum, there the feeling, that type of burning is there everywhere, as from canny pepper and in the throat and in other parts, not ameliorated by heat. Tonsillitis, this is a very important remedy. Tonsillitis with burning, smarting pain, intense soreness, constriction of the throat with burning, inflamed, dark red swollen tonsils. So constricting sensation is characteristic of this capsicum. Second important, there is burning smarting pain. That is another characteristic sensation which you get in capsicum. The burning spasmodic constriction and other pains worse between the acts of deglutition. So whenever a person eats, swallows, in between the patient gains very severe constricting pain over there. It looks very close to the ignatia here. Painful swelling behind the ear. That's what I have told you. This is a wonderful remedy for mastoiditis. Extremely sore and sensitive to touch. Every stool is followed by thirst and every drink by the shuddering. So whenever patient passes stool, she feels thirsty, and after that there is a tremendous shuddering. The chilly feeling is there. As the coldness of the body increases, so also does the ill humor. And these people, they behave with ill humor whenever the coldness increases. There is nervous spasmodic cough in sudden paroxysms, as if head would fly into pieces. So cough is so severe, he feels that head would fly into the pieces. Very, very, very typical sensation. It is pain in distant parts while cupping. That is next sentence, which is there, pain in distant parts on cupping. It is in bladder, in knees, it is in legs, in the ears. This is very characteristic. And with every explosive curve and at no other time, there expects a volume of pungent fetid air from the lungs. And this is one important feature one should not forget. So very offensive smell comes whenever patient comes, very offensive smell comes from their mouth. Relationship, compare the APs, the belladonna, the bryonia, the caladium and pulsatilla. Out of which caladium, here he has not mentioned regarding the features of male genitalia, but it has very typical coldness sensation of the penis. The penis becomes absolutely relaxed, the testicles becomes absolutely atrophied or completely as if don't have any type of energy in it, the totally dwindling sensation which is there in the, so cold genitals, which is very close to the capsicum, and that's why here it is for comparison. The apis and belladonna, where there is constricting, smarting, burning pains that differentiates Apis and belladonna, where in Apis it is more of stinging pains, in belladonna it is more of throbbing pains. Bryonia, it is more of stitching pains are there. Pulsatilla, there thirstless remedy. So this, here we can differentiate the remedy at this level. Sina follows well in intermittent fever. So after the capsicum, one can think about Sina in specifically in intermittent fever. So this is a wonderful remedy which is useful in our day-to-day practice for many features, out of which the homesickness quite common. Second, cough with pain in distant parts, with head as if it would burst into our pieces. Third, the homesickness, very, very important remedy for the homesickness. And the where tonsillitis, where there is a difficulty in deglutition or very characteristic constricting sensation. But while all these complaints, the typical constitution or phlegmatic diathesis, slow reactions, dullness, sluggishness, characteristic of this capsicum, which you can find it out. So we have finished one more very important remedy from exam point of view as well as in practice, the capsicum. Tomorrow we'll learn one more remedy from the fourth year syllabus. So that's all for today. Thank you being there, and we'll meet again tomorrow. Thanks and good night.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you, sir.
sir.
Have a good day.